Last time, you guys loaded up the Dune Bullet, supplies, and fuel. Grigsby and Professor Membrane taking away. You brought both your mounts, Death Spike and a horse of unknown and little to no use.
You know, we shouldn't say hurtful things to people we
I-
consider friends.
I know, and I was trying to elongate that sentence to try and remember the horse's name. I'm sorry.
And no looking at front.
Nope. Not a
It's not like I wrote it down on my character sheet or anything.
Do you realize how many things I have to remember?
To be
lot.
fair, you don't say the name very often. I'm the one that says my mount's name a lot.
It was, God, I'm gonna have to just go look at it, because I can't remember. What was
It's Kronk.
Kronk. Like Krunk. Kronk. Kronk!
Or it
Hold it
really
up!
is Kronk.
You know, the poison for Cusco.
No, he's got a point.
So you guys loaded up, and then proceeded to head down to the southwest, to the Severed Jungle. Along the way, you guys almost intercepted something in the sand as it was coming towards you, but Vaughn, you decided to take a different route, avoiding it. After a while, June took over, and during that period of time, Ramiro, unbeknownst to you, something else was happening in the world connected to you. And in that event, cuts and deep gashes began to open up in your body, spurting out blood, before you remain lifeless on the floor. It seemed like eternity. Up, healed by your companions, and had found out that you no longer had access to your crimson rights. On your guys' way up, a natural ramp up into Severed Jungle, you encountered a flying goblin, a parachute, and what looked like to be a council chair vehicles. And when he had told you that rock monsters were destroying the equipment, all hurried off Venture Company logging campsite. Find earth elemental eating the ever-living daylights out of 4 tree-cutting tanks. Ensuing fight managed to destroy all the element, but during that time, a T-Rex joined on the combat, trying to make away with still hearts, the elementals themselves, dealing massive amounts of damage, which the DM remembers you guys were not capable of. Reminded him again. Brought out Buam Sandi, a bit of the Severed Jungle, natural form, now missing an arm, as while in T-Rex form, someone severed the tail.
I mean, who could have done that? I mean, oh, jeez.
I don't know, Jesus.
That's what you get for
Probably.
being rude.
We were trying to be nice.
Right, he was being rude, so he got his arm cut off.
He roared.
Everyone knows the just punishment for illegal roaring is dismemberment.
Literally.
Ooh, woo, there goes your tail.
After a heated conversation and much tension, you guys decided to follow along Farm Sunday to Ever, Luna's patron had been guiding her to this destination, some unknown. As you guys strode through the tree and out on the other side, you came to a massive clearing where the midnight sky shone up above. Dark, purplish roots, unnatural to trees surrounding the area, spread out from a sinkhole. And in the center of the sinkhole, from where the level you stand at with the ground, see the upper echelon, what looks to be a temple. Here, Baum told you that some deep corruption with the temple, spreading out, destroying the forest itself, mutating creatures to the monstrosities which resemble nothing he has ever seen before. The only bit of information that he gave you, never see or be fake static sound. Shh. All now stand before the temple, sunken into the earth, the roots spreading out from it in every direction. Like to do. It seems.
Is there a what does it look like in the general area?
For about from where you guys are standing, let's say for like the sinkhole, for the sinkholes in the center of this, the land is just completely barren besides the actual purple roots. And what they look to be doing, they look to be spreading out to the tree line that is about 100 feet out from the sinkhole itself, in all directions. You have nothing but a night sky above you. So it's very open in this area.
Like when you say barren, do you mean like
there's
dirt?
There's no. The ground itself is made up of just roots, these purple roots. When you step on them, they aren't like hard, they're like almost fleshy and soft.
Ew.
Still have like the texture, the look of roots.
Cut one with my sword.
As you cut the purplish, a sickly yellowish ichor seeps out from, and just as soon as you cut it, seals back up. A little bit of this.
What does it smell like? I mean, I'm assuming some of it got on my sword. What does it smell like? Yeah, I want to sniff it.
It smells pungent, rotten flesh that has been baking moist summer rain far, far too long.
Ew.
Just organic rot. Not in the good, like, mulchy sense.
And the only way down is the sinkhole?
As the temple has been sunk down by Buam Sandi himself. Try and stave off the corruption as best as he could, though too little. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna ask for some light. Maybe.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you guys, several of your companions can produce light.
Right, that's what I was asking. In character.
So, I believe Luna can produce light, which does as well. As does June, which is Dancing Lights. And Claire as
I have a
well.
torch.
So I can say for this, just everybody at this point, as you say that, everybody's like just pulling out their spells.
Like four different people casting.
Oh yeah,
lights.
4 different people are casting lights. You can get like a wide berth of light in this area. I would like you all to
Oh
make.
shit! I forgot. I'm gonna pull out my sword. My sunblade.
And there's more light. I would like you all to make perception checks as you do that.
By the way, Fawn would be like halfway through pulling out a torch when everyone just lights up their hands or what.
Yeah, so would be Booth. I'm just like, oh, okay, never mind.
Just slowly putting them back.
Yeah. 22 for Butha.
So I got a 10 from Fawn, 22 from Vutha, and Mira again.
13.
So, Fawn, you don't quite see this. You're like, okay, putting away my torch, I am clearly not needed. But Vutha and Ramiro see off in the distance a small, furry little animal. And as it kind of turns towards you guys, towards the light, it has no skin on its face. It's like a little monkey. Since the flesh is rotted away. Eye sockets, blood, but the biggest thing that you notice is you see where normal eyes should be, there's no but an empty ball. It's void. As you stare into it, I swear you hear a slight static noise coming from it.
And the monkey is the thing is alive though.
It's alive, and it's kind of just it's crouching down, like hiding away from the light, and just kind of staring at you guys for like a second. And when you contact with it, it just like unnatural, like the arms bend the opposite way, and so do the legs, and it just kind of skitters off unnaturally.
Ugh.
And as it does that, you hear like this shrill, like screech in the middle of the night, like high pitched, just out off in the distant darkness. I tell you, if you see any of them beasties, do not hesitate. Strike it down. Yeah, mercy killing. As Bomb kind of turns to you all.
Oh, I thought you'd left. Yeah, no, we should just burn this whole fucking place.
Well, you don't think I've tried many ways. And trust me, I'm the only thing standing before this place was spreading. It was much smaller. But now this infection just creeps everywhere. Without my presence here, the jungle would be turned into some unearthly other world.
I guess I'll go first. And I'll walk down and I guess.
Give me a straight dex check. Down. As these like tendrils are very difficult to use. And as I said, squishy and fleshy.
I just jump down to it.
Oh, think of it like not like a sinkhole to where it's straight down. Think of like you know, like this sand pit kind of to where it curves in like a bowl.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like
Hey, look
I'll-
at that, a natural 20.
like all of you to do that. I will do that for Claire.
Fawn is anchoring a rope.
You're just literally gonna hop down.
There's nowhere
It's
to
also
anchor.
gonna just hop down.
There's nowhere to anchor to out here. It's only thing out here is just the ground, just these
Tie it to
slimy
the T-Rex.
tentacles. One was the T-Rex.
I know. AKA, ask him to hold the rope.
So, do you have any advice for these things other than murderlate?
Whatever you find down there is not human. It's not of this world anymore. Whatever is spreading this corruption must be stopped.
Okay, so choppy choppy until they stop moving.
I mean, we're pretty good at that.
So as you guys begin downwards, Claire, perfectly fine in her armor. Luna's kind of like hopping from like little outcropping of roots to the next. June begins treading down, and one of itself almost moves in and falls down.
Fawn would like to try and catch him.
Alright, go ahead and roll a straight dex check.
Oh, hey, nat 20. So 21.
Yeah, you manage to catch him. As, like, he is face first into basically sliding down. So, you guys are able to make it down to the base. Where the temple itself is old, like eons. Buildings, the oldest buildings you know about Fawn. Up the tour. The same thing goes with you remember. This predates even them. It looks simple in design. Like, think a classic Aztec style pyramid. Instead of stairs, it just is more flat and has the general shape.
Is there anything on the wall?
It's perfectly. However, as you guys get to the base, there is a large 15-foot tall, 10-foot wide door. Sorry, 20-foot wide door, 15-foot tall. Like a main
It's
door.
a big fucking door.
The main door to this area.
Should we knock?
On the door itself are like 3 like bolts that run across it, barring it's to.
Are they movable?
Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm back. You can try and move them, so they are on the door. They are as thick as tree trunk cones. They go across. And Ramiro, when you get close to the door, in this area, as you enter what would be like the base of the temple itself, you can see that the roots themselves, like, do not extend out from here. They almost extend out from underneath the temple. And as you step on to would be like the platform just before the door, you see 6 discs and indents in the door, like almost materialized from it itself. On the right, indented into the door, is the shape on the right. On the left, several discs that hover above. Over here. So just for some generalized above game stuff, when you try discs more than one at a time, they don't move. Move one at a time. Sense. With this, you can assume that this is a test and entry in the temple itself. So, guys.
Oh, DM question.
Yeah, sure.
Just out of curiosity, would we have gone back and traded Claire / Triss's stuff around?
Don't worry
Or
about that.
does she-
Don't worry about that. That is something for Pat and I to worry.
So,
Okay.
first thing Mutha does is go up to the druid guy saying, "How do you open the door?"
Well, that's what you're partly here for. I would have done it if I knew how.
By the way, is he
So-
out of the pit or down with us?
He's up, like,
So
outside
it's
of the
been
pit.
locked forever then.
I could not tell you that.
Well, you're no help. And I walk back over the door. So, any ideas, anybody?
Well, let's see here. No, June, Luna. Claire, let the professionals handle this. Ramiro, Bunta, we got this.
Kind of like, all right, well, you guys need any help, we'll be here.
Okay, so I still have a torch. We could burn the door. Is it a stone door?
It is stone. It is, yes, it is stone. The
Okay.
entire thing is made of stone.
Alright. Is there any other visible way in, or is this the only way in?
Well, this place is fairly. I'm not gonna call it a ziggurat. It's not a ziggurat. This temple itself is quite large. If I was to say how big it is, it would encompass Fawn's entire like mansion's property. How far it goes down into the earth, you've got no idea.
wonder how strong it is.
Like to spend some time looking or like traveling around the actual building?
Thoroughly investigate? Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ruth
Okay.
is going to attempt to climb to see if there's any other openings.
Okay. So then I would like you all, since you are going to investigate it, Vutha is going to go up, who is going to go around the left side, and who is going to go around the right side.
I don't care either way.
I'll go left.
Going right, then Ramiro. Let's start with Vutha, since you asked about this.
Alright, so I'm gonna start my ascent is to try to look for any sort of openings or sort of any sort of cracks or whatever.
Okay, so do you have a climbing speed?
Right. So climbing costs 1 extra foot.
Okay, so I'm gonna need, so since you don't have a climbing speed, I'm gonna have you make a athletics check.
Okay. And that is not as good as I hoped. Only a 6, so I don't think I even make any headway.
As you guys start walking around the left and the right side, you hear like this clawing on stone. And as you both kind of turn around simultaneously, you see Vutha kind of like struggling like a cat on a linoleum floor trying to sprint away. She's not getting.
Punta, less claw, more paw.
What paw?
Palm.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Luna, could you probably help her?
Yeah, I can. We're gonna try and figure this puzzle out. So Luna comes over and kind of helps like boost you up to get you started. Go ahead and roll with advantage then.
Alright. Wow. My dice hate me today.
What is it?
10.
Well, as you kind of have a hard time finding purchase, as the exterior of this temple is so smooth. But you manage to finally like get momentum going. It's help. And as you get up towards the top, I'm going to move over to Ramiro. Ramiro, roll an investigation check.
Uh, 15.
Don't notice much about actual ziggurat itself, but you do actually find something. When way around side of the building, find the carcass body of an animal. It's deformed. Its head has almost split in two, but not in the splitting as in like something cut it, more of like a mutation is happening. Like a second head was sprouting out of the first one. Notice the rib cage itself had cracked and broken, which now had turned a large maw-like mouth. And the
Does it
go ahead.
look similar to any other, like the corruption we saw underneath Tal Shea? Or is this different?
Similar. Very similar.
Anything else of interest?
Is that the themselves, as I said before, don't actually come out of the temple? Like the walls or anything, they come out from like the ground outside of it. Beyond that, nothing much. On.
So you say they're coming from outside of it? There's no way
Like-
to follow them, right?
Like, no, like, so there's the base around the temple itself of stone, and then there's like the dirt itself. They are literally coming out of the dirt, but not the temple itself. The walls or anything you guys are at. They haven't punctured that.
Okay, I see. I will share my findings with everyone.
And then fun. An investigation check.
Seven.
That wall is fucking smooth, bro. Fucking smooth as a baby's bottom. I mean, with that, as you go around,
Wall, Ramiro.
and a Ramiro. That's what you find at the end as you two meet up. Luna, on to you. When you get to the top,
Thunta.
no, sorry, Vutha. My bad.
Very
My bad.
confused. I'm like,
Vutha got helped up by Luna. My bad.
yeah, I was just
Right.
like, wait, is Luna here now? What?
Well, she could technically accompany you, but she was more interested in the puzzle.
No.
That-
It's just more the fact that I was Candy. I was just like, wait, is Candy online now?
No,
What?
not yet. So,
Technically, because she has a climbing speed, she probably got up there faster than you did.
she could
Oh.
honestly, she could breeze by you in a heartbeat. But, Vutha, as you get to the top, the very top, you find 4 pillars that were like the cornerstone in the uppermost echelon of this temple. At the top of it, there is no roof. These 4 pillars just stick out, and there is a symbol set in the top of the temple.
Alright, can I tell what the symbol is about? Do I recognize it at all?
The symbol itself is represented by 3 wavy lines. Are you proficient in religion?
No, not at all.
I say this because of where Vutha grew up and her lack of interaction. I'm not gonna have you roll for this because I don't think this is something you would know at all.
Probably not. I'd be like, are they trying to make a wave? Is that supposed to be like symbolic of the ocean? Or a river? It's a river. Definitely a river.
Else up at top because right now it's just open sky, and you can see Blom kind of like his staff glowing iridescent blue, chanting. But I'd like to head back down.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back down.
As you all reconvene the base, you share the information with, I assume, right?
Vutha goes down and goes, well, Apparently, this temple is honoring some sort of river, I think. That's what I got.
I got wall.
I got the mutated body.
Wow, I wish I was in your. I wish I could have seen the mutated body.
I mean, if you want to see it, it's right over there to the right.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go investigate that.
Good job, team.
Same information I gave Ramiro Vutha. That's exactly what.
I don't.
Vutha is going
connected,
to find a stick and poke at it.
As you poke at it, a pustule pops, and this sickly yellow ichor mixed with blood, flesh just kind of oozes out onto the side of the corner.
Gross.
And this
Yeah.
is a pun. Like, you thought the roots smelled bad. This is like.
Ah!
Can you use my
Yeah.
sunblade to burn the body with radiant damage?
You need fire for that.
Radiant
One
damage
second.
wouldn't do it?
Well, it's gonna like start destroying it. I mean, you said burns, so assume you had some kind of fire there. You can destroy it, yeah. You can like. How would you even describe radiant damage? Like a sunlight?
Like a yellow-white light that kind of burns?
I'd say if you wanted to burn the body, you'd have to use like the fire element.
Okay. Burn the body then.
Can Fawn and investigate it quick?
Yeah.
I'll just say, like, as Vutha had an interest in the body and you didn't find anything, you're like, ooh, I want to see something besides wall. So, again, you know, the same information that I gave him. There's like a second hedge, like, forming and pulling away from the first one. Like, the rib cage has been forced from the inside out, like, to become like this almost unnatural mouth, using the rib cage teeth, and then of course the yellow pustules just pop. And
Does the liquid look familiar?
yes, same thing.
I'd like to pick up a little bit, or jab it with a Morning Star and see, investigate the blood itself without touching it. Or the goo.
Tell me, like, what are you investigating about this goo exactly?
See if it has any, like, reaction to the weapon itself, like melting, acidy kind of thing, or if it's just like a coat.
It's a slimy coat at that point.
Well, on the bright side, it's not acid.
Yeah, but it stinks to high heaven.
So as you guys burn the body, nothing is left. You smell burning flesh, and the trees themselves kind of like quiver, and as that does, the cut it before, Ramiro, it like healed up right away. This time around, scarring is permanent.
So fireworks.
And you see a yellow, fleshy, like tendons and muscles beneath it, kind of twitching and quickly, spastically.
Neat.
Yeah, ew.
Boy, this is certainly going to be easy for those of us with fire swords.
Hmm.
You know,
Are there any close roots?
There's roots all around like, the base of this temple, seeping out from beneath the soil to the up above. Like they're big. One you could easily walk on one of them yourself. They're not like skinny.
I'm gonna pull out my flame tongue greatsword, activate it, and kind of put it up against the root to see if there's any.
Just as the same as you guys had burned the corpse before, it starts. Exterior of it begins to burn away, and it starts like twitching in pain. See the same yellow tendons, yellow musculature.
Give it a good stab.
Like there's a quick shock, a jolt of the root, and then it just kind of, as you stab it, it just kind of goes still. And the yellow ichor begins to drip out of it. The rest of the root doesn't change. Just at this point where you made contact with it, it burns. And you get like the smell of a 5-week-old steak in the sun with maggots on top.
That's gross.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, get ready. Get prepared for that smell. Wipes off the goo from the sword. Lets the fire kind of burn it off. Then wipes it off. So, do you think the other guys figured out the puzzle?
Let's hope so. Because I don't think I'll be able to help on that.
Just giving it to the NPC players, right? Well,
Sorry.
it's fine.
We may want to pause for a little bit until they get on here.
They'll be here in time. Don't worry about that. When we get to a certain point, we'll pause.
We can take a break, you know.
These
Build things.
these puzzles are for you guys, not them. That's why I threw them.
Keep in mind, Vutha has a very low intelligence score.
But this is also for the players to think about too. You might brain blast. You never know. This is not something I'm gonna have you guys roll for. I like you guys to think about this. I got faith in you, and if you guys need a hint, then I'll have you roll for it. But if you guys want to ping where you want me to put the discs to make the shape,
Vutha's first movement is this. Yeah. To move the middle one, ping it right there.
this one down here.
No, this one.
Okay.
Go there.
Well, they still have to be touching. It's the one rule.
I didn't want to move it that far, but whatever.
Like right now they're touching, but if you were to do that, they wouldn't be.
And you can only move one at a time.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Vaughn moves that one. Or, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And then that one.
Well, if you do that, it's going to force these two out and away. Then it's touching nothing. And as you do that, resets.
Oh, so it's not. Okay, never mind.
That was... I guess that wasn't the right move.
do they move 360 or?
As
You
long
can
as
you
it
can
moves-
like you can take them, so like you could take it away and move it, but the second you like let go of it, it'll shoot back to its original place as long as it's not touching two other orbs. Like discs.
I originally thought it was just you can only move one at a time. All the others stayed placed.
Yeah, you just move one at a time.
What about moving this one to here? And you're saying we can't move this one to
Yeah,
here?
because then it forces the other ones away.
Yep, and as that you do that, it's like
I
the
didn't
booth-
say I was doing that.
Okay. Yeah, you would
Because
have to.
I did that on the downside.
Put it back. So then maybe move this one to here?
Butha is going to move this one to over here.
Hello.
And then
the-
this one to right here. Why isn't it working? No, that's not touching two, though. Never mind.
Welcome, Jun. They're in the midst of trying to unlock the main door to the temple, which has a puzzle.
Yes, the lowest intelligence characters are trying to puzzle out a puzzle.
This one to here.
Ping in that first one again. I know where you
Okay,
want it.
are the characters trying to figure it out, or are the players trying to figure it?
Got a little column A,
Players
little
that-
column B.
Role playing wise, Booth is just randomly touching pieces.
Sometimes that might be the best method, just to try something out.
Move that one to there. Move that one to there.
Well, that's not this one wouldn't work because it's not touching two.
No, coordinate. It's only the one that we move that has to be touching.
Yep. If you guys want me to reset it, I can reset it.
Maybe.
Quick question: is this must be touching 2 other discs, or
Yeah, whenever we move
must be
it must be
touching
touching 2
at
other discs.
least 2 other discs?
The one
Yes.
that you move, when you stop it, it must be touching 2 other discs.
Exactly 2 other discs. It cannot be
Exactly.
touching 3 or 1.
Nope.
It can't be touching 1. I'm not sure, but 3's fine though.
Has to be touching 2.
Has to be touching exactly 2. Okay.
I mean, it's touched more than 2, but we're not sure.
So Shojun, I'm going to reset it since that appeared someone else as well. The discs on the door are set like this, and behind it are indent shapes that look like that back there. And from your experimentation, when you move one, it must be touching 2, or it goes back to its.
So we've also experimented with if it's touching 3, it will also go back to its original position.
Yeah, and if you try to push them through, it pushes the other 2 away.
Yep. So it can push others away. Would you guys like a little intelligence check?
Sure, why not? Luther's gonna roll an intelligence check. Wish her luck.
Everybody who wants to can do this. You're all part of this.
Yeah, that's fitting. I got a 3.
How? Of
2!
all things. 18 for Luther.
With a brain blast. Booth, you're pretty sure, like, I have to give to Booth on this one. Booth, you're like, this was like a little game you guys played back in the swamp, and you recollect that Mirik showed you this little trick with like some snails. He's like, you can do it in 3 moves.
Okay then.
And you remember the first move. That 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, move this one to here,
To where?
to there.
That would only touch 1.
Wait, ping the
It
first one?
touches 2.
Hold on, ping
This
the first
one in between these.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this one to here. And then this one right, yeah.
As you do that, the discs sink in, turn and lock in place, and you see a bright flash of white, or not white, of green, blues, like a rainbow of those colors just kind of dance across the plates, and the first I was lamp. I was gonna say the first bar splits and sinks into the wall. Now 2 remain. And at your feet, base of pyramid, on the ground, about. The word purity in the ground, shifting from different language to different, shifting to common. 3 empty little spherical sockets within the earth itself, then multiple little balls, varying color, pop out.
Well, my first inclination is red, yellow, blue, black, white, because
Yeah, the base colors.
yeah, pretty much. I'm just not sure about configuration.
Booth decides the center. The white goes in the center.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to swap green out for yellow because Magic the Gathering colors, but you know.
Where would you like the others to go?
Since we're just testing it, black, blue, red.
So, June and Vaughn, since you're the two putting these in place, I would like you to make a dexterity check. As you place the balls in there, they all shoot out towards you, trying to impact your person.
To be fair, Vutha did put the white one in place.
You as well.
Can I use my ability to, you know, deflect missiles?
This is a saving throw, not an attack. So no.
Aw, it's an incoming projectile that I can deflect or catch.
12.
13.
DM still stands. Saving throw
Well-
for this.
17.
So you guys managed to dodge them. One fawn clips you in the ear, the red one, and you almost feel it burning like a hot coal. You can just feel the heat.
Be right back.
Well, that's neat.
And then, June, you one that went whizzing by your head. Say that you did the yellow one. Feel like this hot, radiant energy, like extruded from it. The dodge away from. However, as the lock on the door still remains in place, you can assume that was not correct.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
June would pick up the yellow one and just kind of start examining it.
Yeah, the red one was surprisingly warm.
As you pick it up, it feels like a glassy exterior, pure sphere of yellow glass.
Was that what I felt before I put it in?
Yep, just normal glass, just a colored sphere.
I'm back.
So you guys tried red, blue, yellow, white, and black. Not seem to be correct.
Fawn puts a hand in the middle hole.
Nothing happens.
Fawn goes over, grabs Luna, and puts her on the.
Again, nothing happens.
Well, it was worth a shot.
I mean, I suppose of all of us, she is the closest one to matching that description.
Well, Fawn reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out a maul. We could try brute force.
Considering these are glass orbs, that seems ill-advised.
I was talking about the door. It's probably magically protected, but
Yeah, that would be the other reason.
I mean, do you think the orbs break?
I mean, it's old, so maybe. Or it could electrocute us like the one down in the crypt. But
Can I take this one and throw it against the wall and see what happens? The magenta one? The darker magenta?
Yeah, the one,
It's
the one that
called
you.
purple.
That's purple, dude.
No, this is purple.
No, that's blue.
This is not. That is not blue. That's purple, sir.
That is very much blue.
Good sir, this is blue.
You may need to recalibrate your monitor if you're seeing
This?
purple on this.
This is purple. The one I'm pinging, my red one, that's purple.
That looks purple to me. Interesting.
Does someone have a touch of color blindness?
No, I do not. Can't be a bomb tech and be colorblind. It doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Definitely not. Would you guys like to roll a intelligence check again?
why not?
Gutha is actually preparing to in the back, just waiting so that she can catch them, because she just wants to catch and softball these things.
Go long.
So
I'll throw it.
Fawn is getting smarter. It's a 3 this time.
everybody can try this if they want.
4.
Yikes.
I will roll for So when you set Luna in the hole, like, does it need to be 5? What if that's a trick?
I mean, if it's as simple as that, Fawn picks up the white and puts it. It'd probably just be like that.
So as you set it in there, you just kind of let it sit and wait.
Yep.
There's no way it's that simple.
Dex save.
Yeah, it's completely. $14.
As this one flies by you, it feels cold. Like incredibly cold.
Oh, hey, that one's ice. What, you think they're talking about nature?
can pick up the green one and sniff it.
Just a green glass orb.
There's nothing special about this green glass orb.
Nope. I will tell you, Nick, you were on the right track.
Specific?
Well, Lynn, I refer to you as Lynn. I'm talking about Nick.
I know.
Sense. Are you here, June?
Yeah, I'm just
You were on the right
In the
track.
ta-
You were on the right track.
red, blue, yellow, white. It's just a question of configuration at this point. Probably in the outer 4.
Actually, I should ask you, what order do you put them in? Like, which ones do you put in first and which one do you put in last?
Red, yellow, blue, white.
So, as you pick up the white one, you have your back to the door, you hear as one of the bars is now open, and 2 of the 3 are open. Then the white orb and the other ones just begin to turn to glass dust.
Hey, I wanted to hold on to that. Just kind of shakes off the glass dust off of his hand and looks for what the next puzzle.
And as soon as the second one opens up, the third one begins to just crumble away. And the door, with the locks on the inside, disappear. Eventually open the door.
He said potentially.
Well, you haven't tried to open it.
I'll try to open the door.
Fun puts away the mall.
And as you open the door, inside is a small room, 15 feet wide, 25 feet. Inside it is a large mirror. And nothing else in this room. However, this room does not go as deep as the temple is in size, not even by a sliver. pathway further in, there are no doors. Just stone ceiling. Walls. A stone floor.
Is it just a regular mirror? Like
It's like a
what
it's
kind
like a
of mirror?
it's like a standing mirror, you know, one that has like 4 legs that you that kind of sense. And it's big. Like not 10 feet tall, but you know, like a 6 foot tall one that someone could, it's like they can see their full body in it, kind of thing.
Like, what about the frame? Is there anything special?
Nothing really. It's simple.
We're talking like Mirror of Erised size, but not as fancy.
Yeah, not as fancy. Very simplistic and 4 legs that you can move. Like you could pick it up and move. Oh, and by the way, it does have a back, and the back is just like a wood back. No other mirror.
Fun takes out a javelin and pokes the mirror with
Yes,
the wooden
break
end.
the mirror.
You tap it, and it's a mirror. Make a perception check for me, Fawn, as you're doing.
15.
When you kind of tap at it, you kind of like you can see the light streaming in, like from behind you, but in the mirror, the door is closed.
Maybe turn the mirror around.
Turn the mirror around. It is now facing the wall.
Look in the mirror.
You see a pathway that leads farther into the temple.
I go and poke the wall with the javelin.
It is a stone wall. You hear a little dink dink as you poke it.
I go and start turning the mirror, seeing if there's any kind of lever or anything like that on any of the walls.
Nope. Nothing on the wall.
Well, there's an outside world thing going on.
And when Fawn points that out to you guys, you can see exactly what he's talking about as he adjusts the mirror. If he faces it towards the wall on the inside, like the far wall, the north wall, you see a hallway. When he points it towards the door in the mirror is closed. Compared to the door where you guys like look at, it's open, and actually I should say the moonlight shines in. Sunlight. It's all fun.
Are we all inside?
I'd say some of you are probably at the door, but it's not a huge.
So, who wants to find out if this is a horrible death trap by all of us getting inside this tiny room and closing the door behind us?
Can I be
Certainly.
the volunteer to not go into the death trap?
Oh, I don't know if it's a death trap. I'm just asking if everyone wants to find out if it is a horrible death trap or not.
Well, personally, I feel you guys can test that out.
Be afraid to live a little. Going to die eventually.
Yes, but I'd rather not die inside a room.
So, what you're playing?
What was that, Miro? You kind of cut in and out.
No, I was asking what the plan was with us crowding in this room.
That is the plan that Junichi has put forward for consideration, yes.
Well, and then what? Like, what's the end game here?
Shut the door, see if anything happens.
Shut the door and see if the pathway forward opens or not.
Well, we know how to open the door if it closes up on you guys, so...
We all blow up and it doesn't matter anyway.
Yes, because I'm that sadistic.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Fawn steps out with Voon.
Howard.
Well, I mean, I'm just one of a matched set of hundreds, so yeah, I'll stay in here and just close the door behind me, and I'll let you know what's going on.
Don't worry, we'll resurrect you if you die. We found a guy.
Cool. I mean, either that or you could just find a way to transfer my consciousness into one of my brothers. That should work.
Think he brought some spares with him, just in case?
Honestly, I think our dark sense of humor is getting pretty bad.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, Membrane may have brought some spares. You never know.
But you guys need to not be so negative. You guys need to think on the bright side. Don't worry, June. I think
am
you're gonna
thinking on
get.
the bright side. There's hundreds
met-
more of me. There's hundreds more where I came from.
And then it's like, no, but. She's like, no, but you're our one and only. You're the only real June to us.
Yeah, if we get another one, it would be June 2 and 3. That wouldn't be right.
Exactly.
Actually, it would just go Ni. It would just go June Ni, June San, June Yan.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're not meant to.
but June, it wouldn't be you. Like you're you.
I'm just gonna shut the door while everyone's talking about this.
Okay.
Okay, so who did you just trap in here besides me?
Yeah, so I would say Claire would be outside.
Everyone,
So would Luna. I know it's actually just you two. Are you trapping yourself inside there too, Miro?
yeah. Trapping, that's a strong word.
It's not foreshadowing. So as you shut the door, I'm not going to move those doors shut. It clangs shut. You both are blind in the dark as you do not have dark vision.
Think they'll figure out that they don't have dark vision?
Oh shit! Seeing
I
the door.
close my eyes and look through Markov's.
The room's dark, but nothing has changed.
I go over and knock on the wall to see if it's still locked.
The door?
The wall.
Oh yeah, it's still locked. A wall is still there.
In the mirror.
I'm gonna call up dancing lights in here to provide some illumination.
Cool. So, as you do that, there is a 15-foot tall pit lord behind you ready to smite you. There's nothing in this room. Besides you guys in the mirror.
Was so
Okay,
afraid.
guys, it didn't work. Guys?
Door.
You open the door, and there are your fellow companions. Kind of just looking at you guys. Nothing has changed about them. Nothing has changed about you. It's still nighttime.
Well, it was about 5 seconds. What'd you guys get?
I feel like ours was closer to 10, but, I don't think it's relevant.
Time dilation and shit.
Black holes.
Now, when I say this thing, it's not just like rotating. You'd physically have to pick it up, rotate it like 90 degrees, 180 degrees to get it so it faces the wall and faces the door. So
Yeah,
really,
I could do that.
yeah, I know. But I'm saying it's not swivel. It's like literally pick it up with its 4 legs that it's stable on.
Okay.
It's understood.
Mir's a big, strong guy. He can do it. Fawn's a big, strong guy. He can help.
Yeah, and pretty much almost any of you.
He's giving us a hint, guys, or he's trying
Fun
to.
helps.
I want to make sure I'm getting like what this mirror is across you guys, since it is theater of the mind.
Yeah, but which way is it facing currently?
When you guys rotated it towards the door, and the door in the reflection is closed, as to where your guys' door is currently open. And you're looking at the inside of it too, like the inside of a closed door.
Turn the mirror 180 degrees.
In which direction?
180 degrees. So it's facing the other way.
That would be towards the wall then, the north wall.
Right. Whichever way it's not facing currently.
Okay, and as you do that, or when you do that, you see a hallway reflected in the mirror that goes to the north.
But still a wall.
It's still a wall.
Okay, I'm gonna shut the door again.
Still dark.
Well, the dancing lights are
I still
up.
have dancing lights up.
Okay, yep. So the same thing is you see the hallway now. Just reflecting in it is that same hallway, but your lights are not like emanating in the mirror, be it wherever you have them in this room. Down that hallway. There's no indication that your lights are affecting that hallway.
Is there a hallway in the room now?
No.
What time of day did you say?
It's
Looked
night.
like it-
It's nighttime. I will tell you this above game, so there's no that doesn't to this little puzzle. That is irrelevant. Could be day, could be night. Make a difference.
I'm out of ideas.
Romero, can you set that up against the, wall? And when he does that, I want to examine the back of the mirror to see if there's anything.
No, it's just it's a plain wood back. Nothing special about it.
Okay, once he's done that, once he's set the mirror against the wall with the face toward the wall, I want to knock on the back and listen to see if there's.
There's the sound of wood and a little ting of glass. Nothing else.
Maybe flip it so the mirror's facing us again, but still against the wall.
Go for it.
So you guys, so you have it, so you guys are against the wall, right? That again?
No, the mirror is against the wall.
Okay, the mirror's against the wall, facing.
The mirror part is facing the door.
Okay. Look into it. You still see a open door when you guys turn around, and in the mirror you see a closed door.
Romero closed the door before we did this, so the door that we see in our reality should be closed.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. Then yes, the door is closed in reality. And also, in the mirror, when you look into it, it is closed as well.
Fawn looks around the room. Is there any other openings?
Nope. Solid stone wall and ceiling and floor.
Set the hand against the mirror, see what happens, if anything.
They say that?
The mirror, as it's sitting against the wall, just reach up, put a hand on the mirror, kind of feel it, see if it's turned into a... That is an inordinately long pause. I'm suddenly very concerned.
No, I'm just reading my my notes quickly. So when you touch it, instead of feeling like the glossiness, the smoothness of the mirror, you feel stone, and when you try and push on it, like there's resistance. Like you're trying to like pull a door open when it's a push. Like you're doing it from the wrong direction. And I know all the way these doors are set that they like on the map, the little mini map, like they slide to the left and right, but they're more swing. They swing more than anything. Want to clear that up. It's just those doors are there for reference. That's it. Feel the stone of the temple. And feel the resistance, like you're pushing instead of pulling, kind of feeling. Like you're going in the wrong direction.
And I didn't get any reaction when the mirror was facing the wall and rapping on the back door.
Nothing.
On the back of the mirror. Okay. In that case, Romero, could you put that mirror against the closed doors over there?
Okay.
When you do that,
Facing us or facing the door?
I mean, we're gonna try both, but let's start with facing the mirror facing the...
which wall? The north wall or
facing the wall, not facing the wall with the back to the door.
okay, you get the same like sensation. Trying to push when you should pull. Like it's the wrong direction. Because these doors, when you guys first entered, they swing inward. So you're like, you see the inside of the door, the back side of it. So they would swing in to the room.
So the doors are actually here. Not here.
So yeah, like that. They would swing in like that when you guys went under them. So the way you're doing it is the doors are shut, and you're trying to push on them from the inside. But in the reflection of the mirror, you're pushing on, like, the inside of them, right here.
So we tried going through the mirror with the doors closed on our side.
Not for you guys who are outside. They've been doing this testing on the inside, in the room with the doors closed.
In case we blow up.
Okay.
Nothing bad has happened inside this room when the doors are closed. Luther's just kind of sitting out to the side like, they trying shit.
So Vuth is just sort of going, is like, so yeah, are they like mating in there, or what the heck is taking them so long?
Honestly, anything could really
I
happen.
mean, Romero was the only one to go with June on his date, so, you know.
That is true.
And again, June does have that crazy girlfriend.
Yeah, but
Not my girlfriend. My stalker.
I can just imagine you open the door, not my girlfriend, then close the door.
You guys like to roll an intelligence check. I'll give you a hint. Because it just seems like you guys are struggling with this a little bit.
I was honest. I was trying to just leave it open for somebody else to come up with the brilliant idea, but I guess if we're just gonna keep trying things, try with the mirror. Okay, so we've tried with the mirror facing and away from the wall. We've tried with the mirror facing away and toward the doors, and those have all come up with "you're pushing the wrong way when you should be pulling." So I'm leaning toward let's take it outside the room and see if that does the trick.
Okay, so you guys will move the mirror outside.
Okay.
And shut the doors.
Mm-hmm. Sure, why not?
Could you imagine if this was like a business building or something? Having to do this every single time you have to enter.
Okay, doors are shut.
Well, I mean, you'd only have to do it once, then you know what the right combination is.
Yep.
But I mean that giant frickin' mirror.
It's
Imagine
not-
having to every time.
It's not giant, but it's a big mirror.
I can just imagine how many people would break it. So, try it once again. Facing the door, facing away from.
Okay, so the mirror is facing the closed doors on the exterior of the temple. Are you pushing on the doors? Or are you pushing on the mirror?
First one, then the other.
Which one are you doing first?
First the mirror, then the door.
So when you push on the mirror, the doors that are reflected in the mirror begin to open up, and half of the mirror begins to split, and you push the glass inward. And as you look inside, you see a lit hallway with a glow, light, white bluish glow. And you see the same hallway that you see the reflection. The mirror was inside. You may proceed forward if you.
Was that blue glow present in the reflection we saw of the hallway?
Yes.
Okay, then let's go.
You guys just didn't see your light from your dancing light. So, as you all make your way farther into the temple, start to see interior. It is more ornate than the outside. See what looks to be images of dancing lights on the walls, on the corners. This room, you see like a bright white slash light emitted from the corners where the wall meets the floor. The ceiling meets the wall as well. This area. Also notice, well, as you walk down this corridor, body, your body, your body, your body, body, lying on the floor. Some in states of decay, some skeletons, some missing limbs. And as you get farther in, change from simple humanoid to larger skeletal structures, about 15 feet tall. Many of these are in different states of decay or are just bones and cloth, armor, and weapons. And the corridor that you walk down is of a much larger scale, spanning about 30 feet. The inside, much larger than the outside that this corridor leads down to.
Well, this place seems wholesome.
Truly.
So, trap.
Is this just a hallway, or
It's a very elongated hallway.
should probably find out what's on the other side?
We should probably find out what killed them, as June points down at the bodies.
And there's lots of bodies, humanoid beasts. There's some very unnatural skeletal remnants as well. And one of the large ones, as I said, was about 15 to 20 feet tall. Giant. Esque almost.
Feel like we'll find out either way.
Vaughn would like to look over one of the bodies.
What would you like to investigate about the body?
See if I can find a cause of death.
Roll me a medicine check.
$21.
Find scratches on torso. Not scratch. A large gash made by a very large bladed weapon. As you look around at the rest of them, they have similar marking. Giant. Winged creatures.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say these are probably sacrifices.
Oh no, it isn't just one like slash. It's like multiple, like you could tell these were made through combat. Fighting. And they all, being a man of the sword yourself, you can all tell it's from the same singular weapon.
Okay, so all these guys died from the same weapon. So there's probably, I want to say, some dead thing down here that's very good at fighting. Or we might find another.
Murderer drops his skills.
Say that again, Vutha. I heard the
Or
second
this
half.
is where a mass murderer drops his skills.
Ah, so we'll find a Zek here. Okay, let's go kill him. That'll be nice. Mark it off my list.
Can I get the killing bow?
Yeah, you can do it. For the eye thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So, as you guys continue down the corridor, you see more and more bodies. Farther in, though, there is one large chain. Bodies. You see fiendish skeleton. In this case, some of them still have like leathery wings still. The skulls themselves still have horns protruding from them. As you follow it, you see more and more demonic corpses. Get towards the end where you see a dim glow off in the distance.
I swear if we got teleported to the Nine Hells, that'd probably be our luck.
As long as we find a way back, I think it should be good.
I'll let you guys arrange yourself in any fashion. I would assume. We'll back. And as you guys get to the end of this corridor, you see a large skeletal tail. Not skeletal. See white scales adorning its tail. As you peer around the corner, you see a large hulking body of what was a white dragon.
What is it now? Just a corpse?
And Fawn, you see the same slash marks.
Okay, two theories. We're either following someone in, or these things tried to invade.
I mean, it killed the dragon.
And I'd say the body itself is like right here.
Have we been moved to a different map and mine just hasn't
Yeah.
updated?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you have. I have to. My bad.
I was
Sorry.
about to say, where the hell?
Right there.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I just see
okay.
puzzles.
Sorry. I forgot. I forgot to do that. My bad.
Black. It's all
My
black.
bad. This is all black.
Yes, it is a black rectangle.
I
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
really hate it when it does
Not
this.
your friend.
I can't see the map again.
Booth pops all around the map with no consequences.
I don't know where I'm going. Wall. This is darker than dark. It's super dark.
It's advanced darkness.
Oh no.
Oh, that is weird.
It's darker than black.
Uh-huh.
Is it so black particular artists can't use it because it's been copyrighted?
Oh my god. Not... So you guys can't see anything?
We can see a portion of it, like a triangle worth.
I can see the squares, the square around my selected character, and
That's it?
I can't even see the, I can't even see him.
One sec, I think I know what I did wrong. This is kind of annoying sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna shut the dynamic lighting off. Oh, but now, can you all see that?
Yes.
Hey, I can see.
So, in this room, sconces line the wall, illuminating the corpse of what was an adult dragon. Sitting behind a large broken statue is an old man, plate. Sword broken. Halfway up. Blind in one eye. Stands up. I see you all. Still try. Pull me away from my oath. Demons try to deceive me once again. Try to break me. Leave. There has been enough death. This place. This is your home. Warning. As he coughs.
You don't sound too good.
Also, DM, where's the dragon's body?
To the left. Like, the tail literally, like, the body's like right here. And the tail curves
Okay.
around to, like, the opening you guys entered through.
Okay.
Leave, foul demon spawn. I will keep my word.
Are you in?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Candy.
Perfect timing. So, Candy, standing before you is a old man. Thin, eaten up plate. Dented, scratched, slashed. A broken greatsword. It only goes up halfway. He has just addressed the party as demons, tricksters. Leave before they die. You will share the same fate. Those who have tried to break word.
Could we ask what your word was?
You need healing? Like, I can do that.
No. Try and trick me. Oh,
No,
you'll-
really.
he's answering on. Like, well, now he addresses you. Well, keep your hands away from me, you forked devils. Do
Are
not,
you
do not take
blind?
one step.
I can, like, I don't have to hit you to heal you. You sound bad. And your eye's, like, bleeding.
His eyes isn't bleeding. One eye is like blind and whited over.
Oh, okay. We were asked to come and help get rid of the evil in here.
The evil. Evil. is before me. If foul. Kind of just stares at the ground for a moment. Leave.
Are there any tendrils in this room?
I think he's broken.
Luna looks at June with that whole he like motioning like maybe we should put him to sleep.
Hey, not for nothing, dude. When's the last time you took a nap?
We're not evil.
Oath. What? The demons. Leave. Leave.
I would say centuries.
June has is mixing a snake's tongue with some sweet oil and says, "I would suggest you need to take a nap." Wisdom save.
Cool. I would like everybody to. You'll get that move, but we're gonna go into initiative right after that. Alright, so go ahead and enter your guys' initiative. Claire coming up big with a 5.
Cleric speed.
Wah wah.
Meanwhile, Booth is here with a 8.
So Ramiro, you get to go first, then Fawn, and then my guy. But first off, that saving throw for this man. Do I have to beat? What do I need to do?
17.
For a what?
Wisdom saving throw of 17 to resist my suggestion that he go to sleep. Did he take it?
That is going a pass on him with a 23. You demons! Ah!
I kind of figured it was a waste of a spell slot, but whatever.
Had to
Just what I
try.
do.
So we don't want to kill him, right?
Probably not. Not unless we find out he really is evil. He just seems a little
confused and old.
and psychotic, yeah.
Also, he
I would
needs
rage out in my
glasses.
bear form, which will probably freak him the fuck out, to be honest, and then grab him.
Well, I mean, what it's probably going to do is just convince him that we are, in fact, demons. But,
Right.
you know, considering that he just felt the touch of Monica in his brain, I'm guessing that already convinced him. But, you know, if further proof were needed.
Alright. So, what's your turn? Rage.
I'm gonna, right, and then I'm gonna run up and grab him.
Alright, contested strength check.
How's that?
What's yours?
$15.
31.
All right, I'm gonna do it again, since I have 2 attacks.
Yep, okay. $32.
Uh, 24.
He beat you on both.
I guess I'm done then.
Fun, what would you like to do?
Is this like a giant statue, or
Yeah, it's a big statue.
can I get to that location?
Behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can.
I would like to get there and grapple.
Oh, it's a statue?
It's a statue of a person kneeling with their hands over something, and one of their hands has fallen off.
Sorry, I thought it was a person.
No. It's very much a statue. Alright, are you gonna do 2 checks on him?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and roll. I'm just gonna do the 2 then. Or would you like to do 1 and then start off with? You're just
One, then see how it goes.
Okay, 26.
22. Do it again. That
31.
one's much better.
31.
Well, even with my best roll, I take it that nat 20 doesn't do much.
Not when it comes to skill checks. I can. Alright, his turn. Demons. Try and twist me. We'll make 2 attacks on Fawn, and he will make attacks on Rim. Start with Fawn first. $23 and enough.
Against 2.
This is first round is against Fawn. So Fawn, you will. This attack will be 21. To damage. Second attack will be 23 points of damage. So total 46. Or sorry, not 46. 44.
And that's non-critical and non-magic weapon.
That's a magic weapon. I will lay you out like the other corpses. You, Miro, as he turns around with his great sword. $25 and $25 and 23.
Yeah, they both hit.
Fond uses Send Forth with his reaction on all points on Ramiro for the second attack.
So your AC is lowered by 5. What is your AC currently at the moment?
19.
19. Raise it up temporarily to 24. We'll only take one of these attacks. And you get the low number. You get one attack, 16 points of damage, halved to 8.
Ha! You hit like a girl. Old and slow.
Right, Luna, you're up. That skipped you accidentally. Luna, you're up.
Okay.
Then June, you're up next.
Part of Luna, I think, would try and reason with him, but he's crazy, so. Let's see. Why not? I can do that.
June, you're up next.
What, like, Luna would try and reason with him. Like, we're not evil. We were sent here by, a druid from above to clear this place out of evil.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
That's a 17 with disadvantage.
Eyes.
But we're not!
Like to do anything else with your bonus action?
I give a bardic inspiration.
To
Ramiro.
Is that your turn then? Would you like to
Yep.
move? Still have your movement.
Yeah. I guess I'll move.
June, turn.
Move over here to get some cover behind that debris. And then I am going to need an intelligence saving throw from as I reach out and mind spike him. Or, sorry, mind thrust.
save on that?
This one is an intelligence save 6.
Okay. On the dot. 16. Roll the 14 plus 2.
Well, at least he doesn't have advantage on those as well. Okay. So on a failed save. Okay, so he still takes half 3d6. So he takes 4 psychic damage, I believe. Yes. Takes 4 psychic damage.
Okay. Is it your turn?
I might use bonus actions, but nothing that will affect the game, so
Alright, Vutha, you are up.
Alright. I am not known for subtlety, and honestly speaking, this guy is sort of freaking me out, so time to punch him. Or at least attempt to punch him. And that's going to be 2 misses, because I do not think that anything less than 13 is going to hit.
Not this guy.
And so, yeah. I'm gonna bonus that. It's still dark in this room, right? Or is it
It's dimly lit. Think of it as dimly lit. So everybody's able to see.
Okay. So I can actually still do shadow step, so bonus action shadow step over to here.
Okay. That does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
As far as the description says.
Alright. So I'm going to, after your turn, I'm going to have Claire a level guiding. She has. See some. Okay, she doesn't. Third level guiding bolt. And that will be a hit.
Woo!
So the next hits will have advantage on their attack.
Yay.
That's not too good. I got 2 2s and 2 1s. Check something quick. See if she's got any feature, anything specific about her class that, you know, does anything.
That's usually rogues.
Nope, nothing. So it'll be 15 damage. That's chunk. After that will be Ramiro.
Alright, so this time I'm going to take out my swords. And I'm going to move over here.
Take an attack of opportunity.
I didn't move out of his melee range.
Yeah, he did.
No, I thought he was here.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
then
you
never
are
mind.
right here.
That's not what I meant to do. Sorry.
It's okay.
So
it's
this
okay.
is him. Okay.
That's him. Yes. No, the statue is a statue. He's the cloaked figure. I'm using that as a place.
All right, then I will attack him 3 times.
Okay, the first one will be with advantage.
Flanking.
Well, I mean, guiding bolt. It doesn't really matter either way.
Yep.
I'm just saying for all attacks, because flanking.
21.
That is exactly his C. That is a hit.
Excellent.
What was that number again?
21 is his 8.
I gotta hold on. My children got into my dice bag and mixed them all.
It's okay. No, you can always use the rollers and speed things up until we get past your turn.
Uh, 11 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay,
The second attack is also a 21
it's a hit.
for 10 points of damage. And the third attack is a 22.
And he will use his reaction to parry your attack.
Okay, I'm done.
Remind me, has anyone but Romero and me at this moment done any damage?
Claire has.
How much?
Did 15.
Okay, so Claire, Romero, and myself have done damage. Good, thank you.
So as he blocks that last attack, remember he's like, "Fiend, I knew it. Strike a man of faith."
I mean, you hit me first.
Deceiver. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
On, you're up.
Fawn pulls out his flame tongue greatsword, ignites it, and first one is a 21.
Exactly, AC. Go ahead and roll. You get his damage. And just for the sake of it, if you know you're gonna hit, just roll your damage too.
22 points of damage.
Quick thing, DM, if you could let me know when he's bloodied, I'd appreciate it.
Gotcha.
And second attack. With advantage. That is a 20.
That'll be a miss as he takes his broken.
No,
great-
that's a nat 20.
Oh, it's a nat 20. Oh.
Don't forget, I gave someone, like, inspiration.
Oh, you gave
Romero.
me Bardic Inspiration, but I hit with all 3 of my attacks. But thank you
Okay.
for reminding.
I thought he parried the last one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's a good point.
The roll hit, but with parry, it wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
Alright, fun. Max the first set of dice, and then after that, roll a normal set and then add that onto the max set. So that's how we're doing that.
44.
Oh shit.
With the second attack, he yells, "I'm sick of everyone not wanting to talk!" And with the second swipe, he moves past Romero over here.
Okay, then he will take his attack of opportunity.
Mobile.
That's right. You will not make me lose my faith. So it's his turn, and he's going to skirt around you. And he will use severe attack.
Oh, that wasn't that far. I put him here.
Oh, if he moved, I'm taking an attack of opportunity.
Take your attack of
against him, for
opportunity.
sure.
Yeah, he will take it.
Yes. I can't use reckless attack though, right?
No, not on a attack of opportunity.
Okay. 21.
He will parry again as he gets his reaction back on his turn.
And the second wind, of course.
No, that will raise his AC up to 26. But that's his reaction, so that's a good. And then you can go ahead and use that, Fawn. So he's going to use severe attack, and he's going to bonus action, self advantage, his attack, and let's see what it is. Your AC is significantly lowered. What is it currently?
14, so it's likely all of them hit.
Yep. And with severe attack, if the rolls would hit, the attack is instead a critical.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Fawn's dead.
I was gonna say hi to the Raven Queen for me.
You're going down. You have death saving throws and shit like that. Don't worry about it. So with that, let's see. You will take 41 points of slashing damage from this attack. Still up?
Yep.
We'll make another attack on you. 21 to hit. That hits, I assume.
Yep, I'm only at 14 now.
Well, you're still standing.
Yeah, I'm still standing.
So after that,
After the 41 points of damage, yeah, I'm still standing.
oh, okay. So, I didn't roll the. And 22 points of damage for his second attack.
Yep, Fawn's down.
Alright, you are now making death saving throw. And let's see. We'll go back towards you, Miro. Take a slash at you. 24. That hit with the additional AC added from.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it
Okay. And you'll take 21 points of slashing damage. I will keep my word to her. And then
have to 10.
you'll move order over to you, June. Devil's tongue. For his last attack, that will be a 20 hit. It's the wrong button. 20 points, 20 slashing damage to you, June.
I'm very unhappy with that.
Luna, it will be your turn.
Who is? Yeah, I'm just.
After Luna, it'll be June, and then Vutha.
Well, she's gonna end up curing wounds on him, so you're not dead.
Yay!
Yay!
What?
Not death.
I like not death.
Anything else, Luna?
Will be 12 healing. And I'm guessing trying to reason with him won't do anything.
It'll be at disadvantage.
Talking
again.
time over, yes.
Yeah, she will then.
You still have your bonus action. You can get out of another Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. Yes, I'll give it. I'll give it to Ramiro.
You already
He
gave it.
already has it.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I appreciate it though.
Fawn. We'll give it.
Yay!
Would you like to move still? You have your move. But next up will be...
Okay.
Alright. June, you're up. It is your turn.
I'm going to quicken spell Shocking Grasp for a 26 to hit for
It hits. Yep, definitely hits.
10 electric damage. Oh wait, he's wearing metal armor. Let me crit. Nope. But yeah, that's still 10 points of electrical damage.
Okay,
I mean, lightning damage, but whatever.
I got you.
Then we'll go there. And as I'm running, we will fire. I'll need another int save. As I thrust my mind into him again.
17 this time.
Fucking hell's bells.
That's the one thing he doesn't have a good save on. I'm just rolling.
And that's why I keep using it.
You're
But
gonna
that's
get
another
it.
5 damage.
Oh, you're gonna get it eventually.
Yes, but how many of us will be dead when I do? And I am gonna run out of spell slots eventually.
Yeah. By the way, you wanted to know when he was bloodied? Bloodied. See him. The blood dripping down his brow. Is that your turn?
So he's got 230 hit points thereabouts.
Vutha.
Alright. No. Shadow step back over. Because I can. Whoop. And because I do that, advantage to hit. So that is 24 to hit.
That hits.
Next. That one misses. And that's another 24. So there we go. And so 5 plus 11 damage.
Just go ahead and give me the total.
11 damage.
Okay. I assume you were gonna do more. You're gonna do Fury of Blows.
Yes, I will do the Fury of Blows, but I first want to get the base damage done because I have those extra punching gloves give me 3 attacks.
Yep. Okay. I'm glad you're finally using it.
And Flurry of Blows is completely wasted. Yay.
Okay, and then
You did 3 attacks with advantage and missed all of them.
well, the advantage
No,
is
I put 2 out of the 5. And
Got it.
only one of them was at advantage.
Ah, okay. I thought your Shadow Step gave you advantage on all
Only
your
on the
attacks this
first
turn.
attack.
Just the
Every
first one?
single-
Oh, okay.
yeah. Don't
That
worry
makes
about
much more sense.
it. Can you shadow step away or?
Nope, it's a bonus action, so once it's used, it's used.
Gotcha. Okay. That kind of changes up what Claire was gonna do. She's gonna go over to Fawn and do a 2nd level Cure Wounds on you. Get 11 hit points back. Not great, but
That means you're from 0 to 20 something at least.
it's something.
23. Yay.
She's gonna kind of just move away and end her turn. Ramiro, it's back
Thanks,
up to you.
Claire.
I'm tired of all this bullshit. I'm gonna attack. Where? Oh, he moved.
That's right. So with advantage. Like,
That first attack is a miss because that is a 19.
next attack.
Next attack is a 22.
And he does not have his reaction back yet, so.
And the last attack is a 28.
He couldn't take reactions anyway because I shocking grasp.
Oh yeah, that too, but he just never had it to be. At your turn even.
So 2 attacks hit.
I know, but now he doesn't have reactions until the end of my turn, so.
Uh, 24 points of damage total on those 2 attacks.
Like, you can just see.
As I just roar.
Yeah, you did. Like, you just, like, bashed into his chest with your weapons and made a significant dent. After your turn. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to go to Fawn. Fawn, turn, you are prone on the ground, so you half your movement to get up.
All right.
But I don't think that matters because you should be able to get, like.
Yep. Fawn gets up after seeing him attack June, and he heads out. Stone-faced, he brings his sword up and brings it down. I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration. 23.
That hits.
– 14 points of damage. Is he still up?
Still up. Keep going.
All right. And he follows up with a thrust.
What?
A slash down, then a spin around, and then thrust into him.
Gotcha. Okay. Roll the hit.
So yeah, that's a hit.
The damage.
Just so you know, it was another nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Nice. This is what happens when you're rude to the PCs.
$43 points of damage.
Holy fuck. Calculator time.
So is he still up?
Still fucking standing. Just barely.
And Fawn takes a step back.
Cannot react. As you slash into him, falls to a knee. Says, "My lady Wayfair, strength, smite these devils where they stand." And you see the sconces on the walls as he says this begin to glow the ever bright iridescent green. See its aura begin to appear around this man as he stands up with vigor. I will keep my word. And he'll make an attack on each of you.
Woo!
Start with Ramiro. 19 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Butha, a 2 does not hit.
Booth is just like, what you playing at, bro? I'm sorry, but you whiffed.
I almost had a nat 20 on Fawn. But that turned into a 2. So I have to ask you, does a 16 hit you?
16 still hits.
Uh, 25 points of damage as he slashes into you. Down.
Fawn is back down.
I will not let you raise him again, devil. That will be a soft 20 to hit.
And that would be 2 attack of opportunities from Romero and Vutha.
Exactly. So Ramiro and Vutha, go ahead and make your attack of opportunity.
Yay.
20.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, Luna. Vutha, go ahead first, then Ramiro.
I only got 16 to hit.
Miss? Miro?
23.
He will use his reaction that he got back to parry you. Soft 20. So that will be 21 points of slashing damage as he brings broken greatsword across your chest. Luna, it's now your turn as he stands there, like this look in his eye, one good eye. It's manic and crazy. He looks tormented, but you can see that whatever power raised to emanating from his body, you can feel it. It's a warmth, comfort. Brings a tear to your eye. Sorry for this individual.
Well, Luna goes, I'm sorry for this, with her tear in the eye. Pretty much hugs him, but not tries to grasp him, and casts
Shatter.
Shatter.
Alright, my dear.
Con 15.
It'll be a 19.
You still take half damage.
Yep.
That's full 7, guys.
How much did
So
you say?
that's 3.
3 points of damage. It's something. After your turn, June, you're up.
I am conflicted. So, did that aura that surrounded him appear to heal him?
No. None of his cuts and bruises are...
Oh, you have disadvantage of that saving throw. Metal, unless he doesn't wear plate.
Where's plate? That affect...
It's made of
Inorganic,
so his armor would have disadvantage.
Oh, never
He
mind.
does- he does-
Oh, never mind then.
Alright, so June, go ahead.
Hold on, I need to. He moved, so now I need to remath everything.
Gotcha. Vutha, you'll be up next.
Yep.
Then it will be Claire.
Luna would move, by the way.
Yep, go
Can
ahead.
I still do that?
You can move. He does not have his attack of opportunity as he already did.
Exactly. Oh, no, wait, she'd probably go towards the cleric.
That is a very, very good idea.
Oh, at the end of... I will say this, as he does let the aura around him quickly. Oof. As the aura around him intensifies, it wraps itself around his armor, appearing to increase the hardiness of it.
Well,
His AC till his next turn is 29. as I rolled a 8 for his boon. Looks much harder to hit June. Wraps around him, enveloping him. Like this galleon green and bluish armor. That looks like it could be from a legend of yore. What do you like to do?
I'm weighing the risks of casting sleep. Because I don't know what exactly his hit point total is. But 7d8 to put him to sleep. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm trying to math in my head the odds of actually hitting whatever his remaining hit points are with 7d8.
I'm gonna need an answer in the next 10 seconds. Or I'm gonna move on to Vutha.
Fair enough. Fine. I'm going to need an intelligence save from him.
That's a 7.
Finally! He can take no action on his next turn apart from dash or disengage. Oh,
Damn.
and he takes 15 points of psychic damage.
Get out of my head. Oh, I trick me so. Go.
Following that, I just yell, "Will someone please knock this guy unconscious?"
Trying.
Vutha, turn.
And by the by, out of character, what June is saying is, non-lethal damage, please.
Vutha does not hear that.
So she didn't interpret knock him unconscious as do not kill him.
As far as she's concerned, punching works.
Alright, Vutha. Can you hit?
And so shadow step because advantage.
Okay. Gotta hit a 29.
And that was a waste of advantage, but whatever.
Need a nat 20 on this one.
It was so close, but let's see. So 25?
No, it has to be a 29.
Well then, I miss every single one. Why not? Let's try Flurry of Blows one more time. Come on, nat 20s. Nope, of course not.
Alright, I'm gonna. Play. A flaming sphere. Gotta make a dex save. Can someone put me a red sphere next to him? It's at the right.
How big?
5 feet. That's going to be a fail. To the right of him, because it would actually hit Vutha. She'd have to make a save as well. So that was a fail on his part, so he'll take 2d6 fire damage. 10! He takes 10. Vutha, make a perception check for him.
Alright. I'm rolling really crappy right now, so that's only a 9.
It's a 9. It's close enough for you to hear this. I will die in her service to fulfill my word. Lady Wayfair. Ramiro, you're up.
Motherfucker's still awake?
Still up, barely. Like, he just blood all over his face. Armor.
I'm gonna hit him with the flat part of my sword,
Okay, roll the hit.
and I'm gonna use reckless attack along with my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
28.
Did you move and I just didn't see?
I haven't moved, but sorry, I would have assumed.
Oh,
Gotta move.
okay.
My bad.
No, his AC is still 29 till his turn. As you swing, he races with his sword. As you slash at.
Swing again. That misses, and then again. That also misses.
On. If it's your turn. And you need to give me a death saving throw.
That's a 1.
A nat 1.
Yep.
That is
Oh god.
2 death saves. That is 2 failures.
Okay.
And so it is his turn, so for his turn, he cannot take an action, right?
The only action he can take is the dodge or disengage action.
Okay, at this point, you see the light on his armor, like, recede. And I need Utha Edramira to take an opportunity of attack. He makes his way towards the statue.
Finally, third.
Utha?
With that, I got 19.
That does not hit. Ramiro,
Yep, of course not.
you said 30?
Yes, I rolled a natural 19. Currently, I have a plus 11 to attack.
Nice. Hit.
And again, with the flat of my sword. That's 12 points of damage.
Okay, do that. You slam it into the back of his head.
I just imagine like backhanding it right in the side of his face.
And he falls forward,
That guy was tough.
splattering blood on the ground,
I could not even hit him.
albeit unconscious. As you do that, sconces in the room go out, one after the other.
That can't be good.
And you hear
He is down, brothers. He is down, brothers. Claim his soul. Claim the Protector's soul for Ogrex.
as the darkness begins to close on the room, surrounding the body. This fighter. See these static hands come up out of the floor and begin to pull him down. You guys have one turn to react. If it gets back around to his turn, he'll be pulled into the darkness.
I'm gonna reach out, try to grab it.
Luna will
Heal Fawn.
yeah, heal Fawn, but I have the healing light, which is a bonus action, so I can run over and try and grab the old man. Not that I have much force strength, because I don't, but she's gonna try. I could heal him and Fawn, maybe. Do I have a group healing?
I don't know.
Looking.
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Well, I will
Two.
healing word the guy. And be like, Claire, take care of Fawn.
Babe,
What?
that's 2 bonus actions. You need to cure wounds 1, healing light the other.
Oh, I can do that, yes.
Okay,
And that's what I'll do, move on.
so give me the numbers for him and then just tell Fawn what he gets. I'm gonna move on to June. Yeah, that's
Get 12.
static. What does the old man get?
Team.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. June, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You see them pulling static clawed hands, pulling the old man down, trying to claim his soul.
I'm going to go over. Let's see. I think I have. No, I do not. But I'm going to set up the dancing lights as a radiant figure over his unconscious body, and have that radiant figure begin sweeping at the staticky hands to see if they can be dispelled.
As you do that, the darkness surrounding the man's body just gets slurped up by it. Any light in this area around him will consume. And at the same time, you would have got the sense, since it is like for where you were at, it is no longer. It's like the lights are so dim. We'll just keep going with what it. Anything else from you?
No, just convert sorcery points into second level spell slot.
Utha, what would you like to do? Is you can see these hands pulling the man down in blackness.
I'm gonna try to pull him away from the hands.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay. That is a nope. We're sitting at 8.
Today, Ogrix will reclaim 2 warriors.
Trissa, Claire. She will dispel the flaming sphere as I realize Ramiro. Make me a deck save as you were moved within 5 feet of that.
20.
Yeah, you'll take 4 points of fire damage. Down to 2.
Oh, that's 4 points. I'm not enraged anymore.
Okay, so 4. Yeah. But that was when you moved into combat with
Oh,
with
okay.
it. So
Yeah.
2. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna roll something to see if she's panicking. Yeah, she's panicking a little bit. Claire does not like the darkness, as it reminds her Trissa. Ramiro, it's your turn.
Is he still there, or
He's still there. Once it gets around to his turn, be pulled down.
I'm gonna rage again and then reach down to grab him and try to pull him out.
And he's awake now, so he's thrashing about. But
Give me your hand and help me pull. Unless you want to get taken by real demons.
Alright, he's going to he's gonna keep thrashing, like he's not in the sound mind. But you can try and pull him out.
24. I'm just gonna roll my chunky dice from now on.
So as you grab him, you start pulling, like you see the hands, the little hands gripping away. They begin to fall off of him. Like you make contact with him, like eye to eye, and he looks at you, says, "Send to my." Actually, hold on. In the first clarity he has shown, he looks at you with a warrior's gaze. Says, "Send me to my gods, please."
I mean, June, if you have anything to ask him, now's a good time.
It's nope, just you. It's
No?
just that moment. It's just you. You have one more attack if you'd like to. If not, it's Fawn's turn.
He's got 16 hit
Am I-
points.
Am I winning this fight as
You're-
far as like pulling him out of it?
You're currently winning this, but the darkness is still beneath. Like he's like waist deep in this.
I mean, I have him grappled technically, right?
He's still stuck in it though, and it's not letting go of him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end him, or at least try. That would be a, I don't even know if I'll hit him because he's got a fucking 29 AC.
Make it with advantage because he's not fighting.
And he doesn't have 29 anymore. That ended on his turn.
Yeah.
His last turn.
That was with his boom.
That's promising. 23.
That hits.
Yeah, 15 points of damage. Just break his neck.
So,
you fought well.
As you do that, you all hear a sickening snap. Throughout the room, as you see those big paws. Just Hero, see this. See his face. At peace.
What about the darkness below him?
And it is still starting to pull him down.
I'll let go. Well, I mean, I would have let go. Yeah.
And you see the hands that were once before torn away, they once again wrap around him.
Fool, his soul still remains, yet to be claimed.
Fawn gets up from prone, goes over there, and more or less seeing what's going on, plunges his flaming greatsword into the dark. Or the hands.
Roll the hit.
That'd be 25.
Let me see that damage and see how much you can do.
$24 points of damage.
Oh, nice. Darkness does not recede. Instead, as you plunge it in, feel something grab onto it, and this large hand, this large red hand with black fingernail, reaches up to grab you. And it says,
Son of Ishtar, I will claim 2 of his children today.
Hold on, give me a athletics or acrobatics.
Is this a saving throw?
No, it's a contested.
Okay. In that case, 25.
That'll be 20. As pull your sword out and slash the hand. And as you do, see a black blood emanate from the hand, spill onto the floor, and you start to see striations of white, like shimmering through it. Static. Is that your turn?
Is the guy still getting pulled in?
Yep, his limp body, as you can see, just his hand now is above the surface.
Is the hand still there?
Yeah, the hand is still there. Like, only his old hand. Like, you see the ring that he has on, and his hand kind of limply hanging there.
So I just see a ring on the old man.
Yeah, his body is almost completely submerged. You see, like, his face and just his arm sticking up.
I will cut off his hand then.
And we'll say you can just cut off his hand as he sees.
That's all I can do for him.
I would like everybody in this room to make a dexterity saving throw as light is pierced, or the darkness is pierced by a light as the roof shatters open, exposing the night sky. An aurora borealis of green and lights pierce through, lighting this chamber. The darkness itself is pushed back out of this room. You see the man's body lifted up onto the ground out of the darkness. Second. Oh well. Coming down, well, Luna, that same feeling you felt before, warm glow, one of welcoming, emanates from this being. Long, silver flowing hair. outfit she wears has constellations glittering across it.
Kind of like Luna's.
She carries a compass on her hip, satchel, scrolls of spilling. She says in a heavenly voice, "This man's soul is pledged to me, Ograx. His life is not yours to take. Made an oath to me. Death, he be rewarded. Has kept darkness behind the doors at bay for over 50 years. Demons, more demons tried to break him, but Cairn stood fast against the tricks, poison, deceit, against the monsters ravaged my very temple. Leave. This holy place now has light once again, thanks to these brave souls." You see the hands begin to dissipate, shattering, scattering, brightly lit. Had hoped another heavenly soul would have heard my pleas for help. His heavenly sister has answered my call. Turns to you.
Oh,
Thank you. All of you, thank you for facing him. A fate worse than death.
I can understand why he loved you so much. Luna bows her head.
Wayfair. Of guidance. Come forth, child of serenity, to bestow unto you my boon.
Luna gets up and walks over to where she and kneels.
She lays her hand on you, and on your fur, wherever you would so wish it, the arrows of a compass appear. Design. And Luna, go ahead and refresh your page at your feet. Get off for me.
Well, right now it's still crossbow expert. Reload. Still crossbow expert.
There isn't one below it?
Nope.
Okay, well, I will send this to you and you can read it off. Discord.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll just post it in here. You can read it. Roll 20.
You use your warm guidance to help guide them through danger bestowed on you by a deity known as the Wayfarer. Once per day, a reaction, a creature that fails a saving throw can reroll with the... Oh, that's a nice feat.
Shut up, I know I realized it's the wrong thing.
I do it because I can.
Read me. So I have... So at the dawn of a new day, you can get this back. You can use it for any saving throw. You can reroll it with advantage, as you will guide those to a path of safety.
Sweet. And I'm guessing this is a reactionary type thing.
Mm-hmm. You'll take your reaction.
But that means I can break in and be like, I use this instead when someone else is...
Yep. And here's the thing. If they fail it, they get to re-roll with advantage. In essence, they get 3 rolls. Succeed.
Yeah.
So it is incredibly powerful, thus why it's a once per day.
Understand.
Ramiro, roll me
Mm-hmm.
a history check. Advantage.
$18.
The name Cairn resonates in your mind. Long ago, when you were a young boy, mother would tell you stories of a monster hunter, Cairn Green. Go around protecting the countryside. Once, across monstrosity so fierce that not even Cairn, unstoppable. It's called. Years ago, say he disappeared, never to be heard from again. Cairn. It's from a small hobbling village, Tanya.
Well, I'm just gonna stand there silent in, the presence of a goddess, because that's what you should do.
But as she says that name and you look upon him in armor, realize who exactly.
Well, that guy was the legend. People in my country tell stories about Karen.
Anne Green, out of his way to protect those who could not protect himself, guided those to safety. Sword, his armor, for all these began to wear and tear. Physical, but the mental strain on his mind almost broke him. Demons twist and play game with those who would tend to be allies. So he would leave his post, Ograx, claim his prize, find that door. Demon, its power. Time he sought Aaron's soul to be greater. His body back in his hometown. Give him the rest he deserves.
I mean, we'll try. I can't promise this village will still be there.
All I ask of you is that you return the Bellmare body to rest.
I think we can do that.
No Bellmare.
Yeah, it's not a small village. It was a city.
And that is why Karen Green, champion of Bellmare, is told to the story all the little boys to hear. Grow up. That is why you have such a familiarity with it. Mother would tell you the story.
It's kind of ironic. I mean, I killed him. Oh boy.
You say that out loud.
I mean, he asked me to.
To him. See, gave him warrior's death. Peace he so long deserved. Go, all of you. Destroy the evil behind that door so Ograx cannot claim. And this horrible tale. Just ask of you.
Let's go kill a demon.
Yeah, gotta be better than fighting against a guy I can't even hit.
I suppose we could give Karen a hand.
Ha ha as you cut it out.
Give him
Brother,
another
Is
hand.
taking a brief rest an option?
Yeah, 'cause like Luna's like bloody.
I'm
Yeah,
nearly tapped out.
yeah, I only have one key point.
Claire, the next speaks up. I can always cast prayer healing.
Will that restore my spell slots or her key point?
No. Are
Then I don't think that would be terribly helpful.
we in a rush though?
That was why I asked if we have time for a short rest.
And Wayfair. When I leave, my light will fade from this place. Darkness will remain. Without its guardian, Ograx will more than likely claim his prize.
There's
So
no
that's a
point for me
no.
to stick around for
You guys
just
can
an
take it.
hour?
You guys can take it how you want.
I mean,
So you can't. So can you stick around for an hour?
Dear lady, can you?
please?
The longer I stay, the weaker I get from celestial realm. I was only able to intervene because of the faith Karen had in me. Past. Connection to this place grows ever weak by the second.
So that's a no. All right.
And
Let's go
everybody-
die killing a demon, guys.
Sounds wonderful.
So you guys can have Claire do prayer of healing, 10 minutes. You guys also have potions too. Well,
I'm not injured. I just need key
And
points.
again, the key problem here is not hit points.
I
We are
gotcha.
fine there.
Gotcha.
Resources.
It's resources. I
That is why
understand.
that is why I needed a yes or no answer to the short rest.
Not a long
That
rest.
was the only relevant question.
Okay.
If we cannot take a 1 hour short rest, yes, okay, we're going to kill a demon right now.
All right.
That was the question. That was the only question I had, and this is why I hate working with the gods. And yes, I am speaking in character.
It's like it's a challenge or something. Fun, how are you looking?
I am completely spent and only at 12 HP.
So yes, if we can do 10 minutes for the prayer of healing, fine. Let's do that, but yeah. Unless we're gonna take a short rest,
Do that.
do that. Click on next in.
Have potions too available to you, which you have at your disposal. But
Very weak potions.
Yep.
you guys still have a plethora of them, and I know you guys got some good ones too.
2. Minor. We have been starved for potions.
Don't have been.
I have one potion, greater healing potion.
I
yeah, we do
have
have
3
that.
regular and 1 greater, but again, let's see the results of the prayer of healing.
I can also sing. Where's my class?
That only works for short rests.
Oh, yeah,
and
never
we
mind.
have established that we can't take one. So
Fawn picks up Karen's sword and puts it in the bag of holding and just starts specifically that ring.
You guys will all gain 26 points from the prayer of healing.
Does not affect me. I do not lose a single hit point.
And then what are you sitting at currently right now? Fawn.
That was 26 HP?
You're 26?
close.
No, that was heal.
Yes.
Also take an additional 19 as well, so you in total will get 45, as Claire will pump a 3rd level Cure Wounds. This went down.
The dice giveth, the dice giveth, taketh away.
Shows.
Oh, how did it stretch like that?
Sorry about that, that was me.
Claire!
Claire, what's going on?
Sorry, that's me. Space-time distortion. Don't worry, we'll deal with it later.
Why is it affecting Claire though?
I never said it was. I never said where the space-time distortion got opened up.
But yeah, Fawn looted pretty much anything he could have from
Cairn has a ring on his finger. It is magical. Be identified. Sword and armor as well. When you enter this room, you see a man chained to chains dangling from the ceiling, ground, wrapping all around his body. In his chest, familiar golden glow. His figure is gaunt, has grayish purple skin, leather. Has one horn that out of his forehead twists up to the air. He has another one that is broken, missing. There's a dagger, golden heart, that beats. Blood continuously drips from the dagger to a diamond center of the floor of purest white and rainbow colors. As the blood drips onto it, it is absorbed the diamond as it glows magnificently in this room. Raises his head at you all. Husk. Will have come to kill me. It's so boring in this room. And that is where we will end for today.